Hey, Dean, what are we doing today?
Yo, guess what? We're installing the light finally.
Let's see where the light is.
There's the light on the bench. Look at that.
Let's zoom in. Can we zoom in? There we go. There we go.
That
Man,
heavy sucker's going on there.
That thing is huge.
It's heavy. I put it on a house scale, 14 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's going to be a big improvement on your 23.5 CVO Road Glide.
It's going to change the whole look of the front. Make that look meaner, you know? I should have done a nighttime comparison though with this. I didn't take a shot, you know? I can close the doors.
It's all right. The people will get it. So where'd you get this from?
A10 Moto.
A10 Moto. Okay, and here's part of the bracket. There you go, A10. Special bracket that goes on here. And is this a plug and play?
Yep, sure is.
All right, so we
have to run wires to the battery. So I gotta take the tank off.
Okay, so I see we took the seat off and one of your bags.
Yeah, to pop the fuse, the main fuse.
Okay, we have to take the main fuse out.
I can't get to the bolts for the gas tank until I take these vents off. The deflectors, rather. Because they're in the way.
Yep. All right. So how many screws hold up this fairing that we have to take off?
Well,
You got two up here,
I
so
think
4 in total.
4 on the windshield. There's another 2 under here. So that's 4 and 4. I think that's. Oh no, there's another one too somewhere. Well, this is off. Okay. So yeah, it might be just 8 there.
So 8 just by the windshield.
And while I'm at it, I bought thicker ignition wires in red. So I put 2 on because I was able to get to them right here.
Right.
Because they're easy, but the other 2 are inside.
All right, so we'll get those popped on as well. No big deal once the tank is off. Okay. So to pull the tank off, we got 2 screws here.
And 2 on one on each side.
And 2 screws, one on each side right over there. All right.
And while the rest of the country is in a vortex of frozen tundra.
Yeah, beautiful Florida, baby.
Like 70 degrees.
What a beautiful day. After we bang this out, maybe we'll go for a ride.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this side's missing. Great.
Yeah, we got the beast over there.
That's not cool.
Yeah. Badass.
That's a badass looking bike you got there.
Yep. Thank you. So do you.
Thanks.
We just gotta get new rims on there.
Yeah, rims.
New rims.
Rims are for 25, absolutely. I think it changed the whole look of this bike. I can't stand the spokes. A lot of people like them. I think it's a great idea that they didn't have to go through the rims, so you don't need the tubes anymore and all. But it just doesn't do anything for the bike. It's just, it's a CVO. It should be.
Yeah, it's got to be something unique.
Yeah. They did a great job on the bike, though. And I've said it before. I'll say it again. You can condemn Harley all you want. It may look like an Indian or whatever, but this is the best riding Harley I've ever had, and I've had a few.
Yeah, I rode this bike as well. The response is incredible.
And the handling is just second to none as far as a Harley goes, anyway. And I still wouldn't compare it to a Honda or anything. They're in another league. It's a whole different ride.
All right, let's pull these things off. Okay, so when you pop off the windshield, those 4 bolts, you have 3 bolts on each side holding these. You want to take that off as well. And what else do we have under here?
We got 2 more. I have this light on here that I added from Custom Dynamics.
All right, so we'll just unplug that.
Well, it looks like we got 4 more.
We got,
I forgot how many were on here. Look at that.
2, 3, 4 on the other side.
And this, of course, I ran in here. I'm gonna have to wait to take that off.
And we just took the tank off. Showed you the screws before. I have some vacuum hoses, some vent hoses that come off the tank. There's one in the front, one in the back here. Okay. And you unplug it with this. This is the fuel. Goes in the fuel. So right there, this pops up. Pull it up and you pop it off. We're just going to take this off now.
If everybody remembers how this goes back together, let me know.
Are those the only bolts that on the top that hold it in place?
Yep.
Okay, and you took the ones off the vent,
Yep.
and that's it? The whole thing pulls out?
It should.
There's nothing in the speaker?
Oh, yeah, there is. Forgot.
All right. So we do have screws in the speaker. I remember that from mine.
And I should have remembered that myself. Now these...
They should just pop out.
Yeah,
right?
they do, but there's tabs on the bottom. And I probably broke them already. That one's... See, these broke. This is how stupid and cheap these are. See that? There's supposed to be like a tab on there that goes in. They just clip in down there.
All right, so what's the best way to take it off without breaking the
You got to take the tops off first. But even then, if you're not gentle enough, they're going to break. It's not a great design.
So work from the top down.
Yes. And there's your
You
bolt.
see a little lip over there. And here there's a little lip. So you want to be gentle coming out. And here's the screw.
Yep. I'll show them on the other one. I'm going to take that side off. I think I broke that the first time I went in there. Which, you know, typical when you don't know the bike, right? So you just got to get in here.
So it's got the 2 clips on top.
Yep. This one is the big one. Mother. There you go.
There's one over there. There you
See, this one's... See how it's flimsy? This one
Is it rubber or is it plastic?
No, it's plastic. See how it's an L shape?
Yeah, yeah.
And I already damaged that one too. So when I'm riding down the road and the sprinkler grill comes out and hits you, you'll know it was me.
Oh, great.
Well, the top ones are in there good though. Maybe someone will make a new speaker. Yeah. We'll see if that's it. If memory serves correct.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, let's pull that off. Okay, we just popped this off. Fairing.
Let's see. Now we got a bunch of bolts for this guy. And those are also stars.
Looks like we got 1, 2,
Should be 4.
and 3, 4.
See if a T30. Yeah, T30.
All right, let's take that off. All right, so we unplugged it. You do have 2 other screws that are up in there. So there's a total of 6. 6 screws.
So this was for the custom dynamics light. Now this is the original harness, which also controls the blinkers. So everything's off your main harness. So with that, it's gonna be the same thing. This is your main, then you're gonna branch out. Blinkers, and I'm not sure what these are the headlights. Okay, these are the blinkers, and that's going to be in your main, which is going to go here. So here's my problem, my dilemma. Will these still work with this? I don't know.
It should. I think it should.
It should. I don't even know if this is good.
And if they would have won, if they would have beat the Jets, and then if Kansas City lost, the Chiefs lost yesterday.
Cool guy.
Cool guy. The Jets. Jets. Jets.
Because of their loss, Miami would have won that.
Jets suck, just like the Giants.
They sure do.
That was bad, man. What a bad year.
But they lost.
Get this out of the way.
All right, so we're popping some zip ties
Looks like
that hold this in place.
another one over here.
We got to run the wires underneath.
The guys in the
clips.
instruction video, they were shooting a snake through the frame from the front of the bike
Yeah.
and then pulling it through, but
You want to see where it's going.
yeah, I don't suggest that. I mean, I'm gonna have to get a little snake in there anyway just to get it through, but
You have tape.
oh, the old tape trick.
And you have this one here too.
Another tie wrap.
Some tape.
Need more light in here.
Should have brought it outside.
Yes, I know, right? Get that in the backyard. That would have been nice.
Well, right out here.
It's frowned upon in the association, you know.
Screw the
That's what I
association.
say. Yeah. No, I don't have restrictions as far as that goes. Let me get a knife.
All right, so we got some tape there. We got some wires here that are clipped in. We popped those off.
Watch out.
Got clips over there holding those wires in as well.
I think that's it.
You're just gonna bring up one side? Can we do just one side, right?
I hope so. Is it nice on this one? Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, you got clips over
You want
here.
on that side?
So these are like clipped in. See how they pop out?
Okay, yeah. I don't know if that was it though. That's holding it.
Over here too. There's a clip in here.
Yeah, it feels like there's something else holding this down. Oh, here it is.
Oh, the middle one?
Yeah. It's tough to get in there. Where's Richie?
There we go. Voila.
Not a lot of room in there.
Yeah, so I wouldn't suggest fishing it through either.
No, I don't know how they did that. When they ran around here,
You just
they
wanna
went through the.
you wanna go in nicely on the side here where there's opening. Okay, so we sent the wire through. Goes in and will come out right in there. You just follow it all the way on the edge there, and we hook it up to the battery. Just make sure you put it on the side here. Here we go.
Should be
Nice
all right.
underneath. There you go. Pop everything back in place.
Right now, we're just gonna kind of leave this loose down here, just to, because I gotta take all this out now.
All right, so we'll take all this out and hook it up to the battery.
There you go.
So what are we doing here? So you had to snap in.
This is the fuse going back to the headlight, because they did was you had to put one positive side on the terminal, which has the fuse on it, and then we snapped in the red wire lead positive power into here.
That's the wire that we just ran.
ran. Yep.
Okay,
And now this is a blue clip that goes on here.
keep it together.
Yes. And should go just like that.
Excellent. All right.
Now,
And make sure you
trying to see.
connect it right.
Yep. I'm gonna
onto the
keep this where I can
battery.
access it in case something happens.
And be careful you don't drop any screws in there.
Yeah. Which is bound to happen.
Okay, so we hooked everything back up over here. Just make sure you know what wires go where. Put this back on. This clips in. And then you got the clips over here.
Let's just press in. Let's see. This one wasn't in, that one was under it. Unless this was on top.
Yeah, that was on top. There you go. Yeah, all three of them were clipped in.
Just gotta ride on that. There you go. That's nice. This guy was here.
Okay, so we got that all put back together over here. Now we're gonna put this in here somewhere. Dean, what are you gonna tie wrap it?
Yeah, I'll tie wrap it to the frame. Let's see if I can get something around this one. It's not that it's going anywhere, it's just to hold it in place, really. Yeah, it's chopped up anyway. It's not going anywhere.
All right, so we're gonna neaten up the wires. Took the top bracket off there.
I don't want to do this. I don't want that way.
So you had to put all the lights, attach it to
Oh,
the-
everything. Yeah, this thing had a lot of nuts and bolts, man. Crazy amount of nuts.
So you
and
did a
bolts.
video on that?
Yes, I posted it. Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you go on Dean's
Yeah, if you want
YouTube
it.
channel as well.
You
This
guys-
will be on there, as well as his mounting of the lights to the bracket. All right, let's get that done.
Then we got to adjust
Okay,
these bad
so
boys.
we put these in. Okay, so we had one screw in there, as well as the other side, and two on the bottom. Okay, so the bracket goes over here, right?
Yeah, it's going to cover all that.
So there's a bracket that's going over here.
Fucking kidding.
Okay, just a reminder, you want to protect your fender, just in case anything drops. Okay, we got, pretty much got the tank back on. Make sure you connect all your vacuum hoses,
Got the wires
as
done.
well as the bolts, two over here, and two in the front. Right there, and on the other side. Got two hoses up here as well. Make sure you connect them. Make sure they have some slack here and that they're not pinched. All right, Dean, what are we doing?
Popping a fuse in and powering it up. Let's see what happens, man. Hopefully nothing blows up. That's a good sign. Ooh. Wow. They sent me red. I said blue. They sent me red.
It matches your wires.
Yeah, I know. All right, so it worked out. Look how freaking bright that. Holy
Oh man, that's
cow.
blinding.
Wow. Holy shit.
Jeez. Put on your high beams, see what happens.
Probably blow up.
These high beams also control the garage opener.
Yes, they do.
That's cool,
Is it a big
man.
difference?
Oof.
Yeah. Huh?
Blinding.
Wow.
I'll make sure I'm behind you.
Holy shit. Oh, that red looks mean, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
Very cool. Very cool.
Nice. That is cool, man. That is nice. I'm happy with that. Although I didn't order the red, but it worked out.
Yeah. Well, just look. You got red on your wires over there.
Yeah, no, it's matching nice.
You got the red around the air cleaner.
Yeah, I know. So that turns black.
You put on your red grips.
Yeah. Too bad they don't fit. All right. Wow.
It's really good.
That was impressive.
Really good. Okay.
All right, I gotta tighten up all these bolts because we left them in loose.
Yes. Make sure you leave them in loose so you get all the bolts in.
Now I bought a angle finder on on Amazon so I can adjust the headlights.
We'll put the link in the description for that.
Yeah. Try standing up. Okay. Let's see. Curiosity.
All right, so what is this? The digital inclinometer.
Say that 3 times.
Had trouble once.
Anyway, you could do it against the wall like we used to with the car lights,
Clean 'em.
adjusting it, but it was cheap enough. You get it accurate. You get to do each one. Hopefully this works the way it's designed and we don't have a problem. Otherwise, it's doing it by eye.
All right, so when you put these on, make sure you get the bracket on first before you adjust the headlights. Because the bracket wasn't going on smoothly once the headlights were adjusted. So we had to pull them up. So Dean is just adjusting them again. And you might have to take the screws out of this little holder over here because the bracket wasn't lining up. Then we tuck the wires in here. Clean it up a little bit. And we put on the fairing. Okay, so putting the fairing on right now. Remember you got screws in here. And there's clips under here that kind of clips in. So you want to make sure it's clipped in there. So it's badass, man.
That just
Changes the look of the bike.
the only thing I have a concern with is that when you're making a turn, no one's gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? They'll see that. I should get the markers here. I gotta take the fairing off again. I could angle these out a little bit like that. It's kind of loose. I'll be fucking with it again.
Alright, so just doing the finishing touches. We have the fairing back on. This thing looks great. Seats back on. All right, and then we'll just test everything out. Okay, everything's complete.
See if it starts.
See if it starts.
position wise right too. It's
All right.
running.
You happy with it?
Oh yeah.
A little pain in the ass to put on.
Yeah, it was a
Take your time with it,
bit of a back killer.
but worked out. Looks really good.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely love the way it looks though. And it's bright. I'm going to see everything at night.
Yeah, so everyone's gonna see you too.
Yeah. Extra parts. That always happens.
All right. Well, if you got any comments, questions on how we did, or
We'll post
whatever.
a video at night when we're riding. We'll do a comparison.
yeah, we'll do a comparison
On all the
too.
lights. I mean, of course, it's not going to be that one unless we find. Well, no. Actually, Bobby has one of those. Bob. So
Yeah.
we could do a comparison with his whiskey neat.
Right. We'll do a comparison on that. But yeah, so we'll be posting it. Don't know if we posted this.
Yeah.
So this is Eric and Dean signing off. Make sure you subscribe. Crazy Rides channel as well as the Ex-New Yorker. And like I said, if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and we'll put the link for that little thing over there for your
the angle. This is
for
good for
your
anything.
angle.
Yeah, whatever you want to use it for. Any
Yeah.
kind of angles. So
All right, we'll see you next time.
later.